when we're in productivity, Dan, we don't have time to be taking breaks with new headshots.
No, we don't.
Joanne's like, I gotta zoom in on this now. Let me check this
No,
out.
you need to share that app with me is what it is.
Dude, I went through it like 15 times till you get one that doesn't look fake as crap, but I
Honestly,
legit am
this
satisfied with
looks
it.
like you. So
It does. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I found a good one and I was like, I'll send you the app. I was like, oh, I'm rolling with that.
okay,
Update.
girl.
Work smarter, not harder. Let's go.
Hell yeah, I'm all about it. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Alexa.
This is just an elite crew of the All Stars this morning.
Just us girls. Although I think it's mostly girls nowadays. You guys are killing it in business. The guys are like, I don't need the morning call, or they're just sleeping still.
Lame. Well,
Lame.
speaking of new guys, that guy Charles, you remember Charles?
Yeah, from
In
the
Texas?
Brits, right?
Yep. He's been keeping me updated. He just texted me he got an 88 on his school test.
Heck yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna kill this state exam. I was like, let's do it.
You should start coming to these morning calls.
Well, I invited him a while back. I'm gonna remind him about it. I think that's the thing. Sometimes I think people think they have to wait until they're like official to really plug into everything.
You're all, no.
I'm like,
We
let's
don't care
just
that
do it.
much.
Just go grab a single wide seller carryback listing before you have your license and let's just roll.
Right. I mean, that's what it's all about. You can't get ahead if you ain't starting early.
Yup.
Or what was the can't bad advice. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. So,
Well, I know of plenty of people that have obviously heard that saying.
yeah. Yeah, no. Well, good morning, everyone. Let's start off with some wins, some victories, some celebrations.
I was gonna say you can't get hungover if you don't stop drinking either.
Very true.
So much sage wisdom on this call this morning.
Such sage advice.
Okay, well, I'll go with a win then. Oh, no, Joanne came off mute.
What? Oh, today's the last day of Bold. Yay! We
Yay!
graduate today. We graduate today.
How many contracts did you get from Bold?
I did, none. Oh my God.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable, I know.
Unacceptable.
I had two pending. I had two pending.
Okay.
We're okay. I know.
It's all right. We'll
It's all
celebrate
right.
the two pending.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Very good. All right. Next.
Jessica got her first buyer broker signed yesterday. Where you
There you
at,
go,
Jess?
Jessica.
Two of them, mind you, two different couples, two for the price of one, from a lead we got at an open house. And it was like, yeah, you guys met my sister and brother-in-law, and also we want to buy. So are you cool with two deals? And we were like, we think we can fit that in. That's fine.
You know what? Let me check with the boss. Boss says it's fine. Good job. Look at her glow. Look at that big old smile Jessica has right now. She's glowing right now.
I don't know, I was just laughing at you. I don't know. It was just funny. And also you too, Christina.
Yeah, we're tag teaming it.
I love it, girls. That's what it's all about. It's work together. Hey, Jess, could you come switch out your signs?
No, I didn't because I wasn't gonna make it before the office closed
Okay, no worries.
last night or yesterday.
Here's a win. Someone finally returned some of our missing signs. So
That's amazing.
I'm now up to total in inventory of 12 pink signs, which means we got a couple of them back, but still missing 8.
Wait, you had 20 pink signs?
I made a second set.
Oh, okay. I was like, I never saw that many.
Yeah, I made a second set when the first set went missing because it was our most requested set.
It is because it's the most eye-catching and winning. That's why I made hot pink ones, Dan, specifically because of that.
We're still missing quite a bit. I mean, we only have one orange sign, and I had 40 total signs, and right now I currently only have less than that. So, all right. Any other win celebrations? The rest of you that aren't Hawkins?
I have another win.
I have
Let's
a
hear it.
win.
Oh, you go. Someone else go.
Potentially opening escrow today for a buyer that I have been shopping around for about a month and a half.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm excited.
awesome.
Heck yeah.
And you're up to 625 subscribers.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes, girl. Yes. So we're just gonna audit Gabby. She posted 7 days ago. What is mudanza? Mudanza?
Moving in Spanish.
Oh, mudanza? Mudanza. Am I
Yeah.
saying it right? Mudanza?
Mudanza.
Mudanza. California, mudanza.
Yeah.
Very cool. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Fabi, I gave my son my phone and he was on YouTube and he clicked onto your channel and I was like, what are you watching in Spanish? You don't even know it was your videos.
Thanks for the view.
I'm gonna put my daughter because Sammy carries around a phone all day and she listens to her YouTube Kids all day. You know, special needs stuff, kind of fun. She just listens and she listens to Portuguese women cooking. I think it's Portuguese. I'm not quite sure. I know it's not Spanish and I know it's not Russian. That's all I know. Because I blocked the Russian channel because that was creepy. But no, I'm gonna see if we can't locate more Fabi stuff. And I mean, Sammy might get you a couple million views because she's constantly on them.
Yeah,
Oh.
just give her phone.
Oh, that's awesome. Very good. Last win, Christina, and then we're gonna move on.
So I keep this, I'm gonna show this to you guys just real quick. Oh my God. Oh no, I did do it right. Okay, so I keep this little chart, like I color in a house every time I have a closing, and these are like my planned things. Normally these are blank, and I fill them in as I get like really hot leads. Just from doing 17 open houses so far, I have like filled in every single one of these for the year.
Good.
That's like if I were to get those are like my solid. We've either got something signed, we're hot, we're working it. So like, you know, I'm a certain percentage of those might not pan out, but like that's freaking insane, you guys. Like from doing just a couple open houses to like literally pick up that many hot leads already, and we're just finishing the first quarter.
And Jessica, you've been on how many of those open houses now?
A lot. I don't know, like 5.
So 5. So it took Jessica 5 open houses to get two buyers.
And those are just the ones that have put pen to paper. I know she's got some other deals she's working too.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity there, my friends. A lot of opportunity. And I'm proud of you for sticking to it. I know that your goal was 30 and you're pushing through it. We still got some time left in the month to do some more.
Yeah, I've got a couple more lined up.
Yeah. Consistency, my friends. Consistency over intensity. Anyone ever heard that? Consistency over intensity. What you do frequently will be more effective in your life than what you do intensely. Going to the gym for 5 hours one day a month is just going to get you hurt. Going to the gym for 30 minutes a day for 30 days is going to make a life-altering change. Consistency over intensity. I want to talk about some things this morning, but first, I know I always steal the call, and I want to make sure this is about you guys, but what conversations, topics, objections, or situations do you want to work on before? Because I always have something we can talk about.
Did we say happy birthday to Mara?
We didn't. Happy birthday to Mara.
To you, happy birthday to. Oh, we're not singing the whole thing.
That was. I could do the Billy Neal. Happy birthday, Mara. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. All right. Next.
Thanks, guys.
Happy birthday, Mara. I don't have Mara's phone or birthday saved in my Google, so it didn't come up on my big calendar. Ha, we're gonna fix that right now.
It was the 19th.
Even better. We're 6 days late, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say it was 2 days after my birthday. I knew that, but I was like, oh, she's having another birthday today.
Another birthday. 2 birthdays. Okay, nothing else? Going once? Going twice? Sold to the big man in the purple shirt. All right. What's more effective? Going fast or going correct?
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Would you rather get a task done quickly or correctly?
Correctly.
Okay. Jessica's the only one awake today. Jim's eating something and watching the news or reruns of the Cincinnati Bengals game.
You're on the screen, bud. This is watching the news.
I'm just messing with you. When it comes to work, chores, life, slow down to speed up. That sounds silly. Slow down to speed up. But in reality, it's not. I love that a lot of the coaching moments we have on this call come from conversations with a 7-year-old. Because I believe that how we set expectations in life and how we start the youth off is how we perform the rest of our lives. You know, it was just attributed to Aristotle and some other philosophers that you give me a child for the first 7 years and I will show you what they look like the rest of life, right? The actual saying is give me a child for 7 years and I will show you the man, because those first 7 years are the most pivotal and they change the behaviors are forever. So my son is struggling in school. My son is very smart. I don't know where he got it, but he gets things quickly. He understands concepts. He moves quickly, and he wants to be the first one done with the test. That's his thing. I want to be the first one done. He's all about racing. He wants to be the fastest kid in school, and that means I'm fast on the track, I'm fast on the soccer field, and I'm fast when I'm taking tests. Well, lately his grades have gone down. And I asked him that. I was like, son, what's going on? This isn't like you. You're typically a very good marked kid. What's going on? What's happening? And he goes, I don't know, Daddy. Also, clearly you do. And I asked him this morning, I was like, Bubba, are you trying to be the first one done when you're taking your quizzes? He goes, yeah. So I asked him, I was like, son, when you're taking a test or when you're doing anything, is it better to be the first one done or the one that got it done right? And it took him a second. He goes, I don't know, Dad. I was like, well, in life, son, if you don't do it right, what do you have to do? And what do you think his answer was?
Do it again.
Got to do it again. So for us, it's a great lesson for real estate agents and business professionals and anybody that's doing anything. Slow down to speed up. Because if it's a 10-minute task and you get it done in 7 minutes, but you didn't do it right and you got to redo it, how much time did you really spend on that 10-minute task? Now, I am going well into the vulnerable here. I have written contracts 5 times because I keep making stupid errors because I'm trying to go fast. And anyone who's ever done that, you know how frustrating it is to have to redo an entire contract bundle because you missed one checkbox, or you missed one line item, or you put the wrong information that would have easily been fixed if you'd slow down a little bit. That way you can go faster. So think about that as you're going through your businesses today. Slow down to speed up. Because if you want to do it right. Slow down, do it right. None of us get praised on how fast we did something. But we all get chastised and berated for how we did it wrong. You made a mistake. You made an error. So where else in life does this show up where we need to slow down a little bit so that we can speed up?
I'm guilty of that on my calls, my prospecting calls. Like I rip through them, especially when I'm doing like cold calls and they're scripted. I'm like, that didn't sound very personable at all.
and it's exactly what I wanted to go into next, Jim, was we need to slow down in our rapport building. We need to slow down in our conversations. We need to slow down at our open houses, because if you're just trying to get right to the bedroom, you're going to miss a lot of the date. If you are trying to get somewhere, you're going to miss the journey ahead. Well, life isn't always about the journey, but sometimes it is. There's an opportunity here. There's a great opportunity to grow and develop and do some pretty incredible things. But we have to slow down to speed up. Take a second to listen. Take a second to think. Then we can respond in kind. One of the best things I was ever taught was by a debate teacher. He was trying to get me to be on his debate team. And I said, sir, I'm not a master at this and I can't be on your debate team. And when he said, Dan, your problem is that you don't think before you respond. I was like, my parents have been telling me that my whole life. I don't think before I speak. I don't. Anyone else? Jason? Right? We just react. I was 16 years old before I realized that. I need to slow down, take a second. Because how many times in our lives have we responded automatically? Right? Get on an airplane. I just flew to Georgia and back last couple of days. I was on an airplane twice. And both times, the gatekeeper told my son, have a nice flight. What do you think he said?
You too.
You too.
Do that all the time.
And my daughter, being the merciless soul that she is, ridiculed him for it both times.
My daughter did that the other day and ridiculed herself.
No, I do it all the time. So slow down to speed up. Take a second. When we're doing documents, slow them down. When we're doing consultations, slow them down. You've got a client that wants to get in the car, go look at houses, go. What do we need to do? Slow them down. Well, Dan, how is slowing down going to help me go faster?
You're not going to waste time looking at houses they won't be interested in.
There's one. That's huge. You're not going to waste time with the wrong people. Right? We got a lead when I was in Georgia, and I sent it to Christina and took a second to read the lead, and it said, looking for a new agent. It's already listed. But I slowed it down because she asked some good questions, and I'm like, hey, nope, you know what? The way this guy's talking, I don't want to be in business with him. I think he said something like, you bring me a buyer, and I will fire my other agent and work with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
interviewing new agents, but it didn't say it was listed already. Or interviewing agents, I think.
Interviewing new agents, yeah. But it didn't say nothing about listing. But here's the thing. Christina took a second to ask questions about it, and we slowed down and said, okay, what's he really looking for? Well, do you want to be in business with someone that say, you bring me a buyer, I will fire my other agent and work with you? That screams ethic violation to me. Hard pass. No thanks. When you take the time to interview, when you take the time to interrogate, when you take the time to research, you will find and uncover information that's going to be helpful for the cause. You're going to create success by not wasting time, wasting effort, wasting energy. Who else can think of something that might benefit some slowdown?
I mean, I think we do it in general when we talk. It's like most of the time when we listen to people, we listen to respond, not listen to hear. And then we miss crucial pieces of information.
Yeah. We do miss critical pieces of information. How fast can a conversation shift?
For me with ADHD, man,
Instantly, right?
I've already switched it 5 times in my brain
Yeah.
before you even knew.
Before you responded, I thought about 6 different things that you were gonna say, and I have a response to all of them, so I'm ready. I'm automatic up here. I'm ready to respond, not ready to listen. So slow down. One of the best things you can do in your business is slow down. Do people like fast talking salespersons? Tell me why.
Pushy.
Pushy. Why else?
Relate them to used car salesmen.
Okay. What's wrong with the used car salesman, Jason?
They just have a bad reputation, and people
Oh,
don't.
realtors.
They think they're slimy, and but
They're almost as bad as new car salesmen.
I think it's because there's no sincerity. There's no, you can't tell if they're telling the truth or if they're lying or just trying to use you as a number to get to something else.
Yeah.
There's no relationship. Finish the sentence. People do business with.
People they know, like, and trust.
Okay, and people they know, like, and trust are tend to be people like them, themselves. People do business with people they like. People tend to like people like them. If somebody is a slow southern draw, takes their time, thinks about things before they respond, and then answers, are they going to get along with someone who's super fast going over the answers? I need information now. No. The problem rides in one person's inability to see that I am breaking rapport because I'm trying to get somewhere, not trying to connect. I'm trying to get through this phone call instead of making the phone call matter. I'm trying to get through this open house instead of making the most of the time I have here. I'm trying to get this contract done and sent instead of making sure I have it right before it's sent. We are in the world of instant gratification. I will give you that. Any of you got frustrated when your website doesn't load instantly on your phone? Your first thought is, what's wrong with the internet? What's going on? Oh, well, we have to put that on check because we can put that same energy into our conversations. We can put that same energy into our dealings. We can put that same energy into the execution of tasks that are critical to our job function. Mistakes will happen. It's inevitable. The volume of business you're going to do, things are going to happen just out of the scale of the scale of odds, or the odds of scale, or however they say it. You do things enough times gives Murphy opportunity to show up. But the more you slow down, the more you create systems around it, the better you are at not creating problems. Do you have a checklist? Are you checking it? Do you have a routine? Are you following it? Do you have a schedule? Are you honoring it? Or are you just living life in the fast lane, jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing? Slow down to speed up. Take a minute. Take a beat. I say, take a beat. Take a beat. How long does it take to double check your work? I mean, California, you've got like a 48-page contract now. So might be a 20-minute review. But think about this. You take an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes to double check to make sure things are accurate. The consumer never knows. But you send them 4, 5, 6, 7 different revisions because of this, that, and the other change, error, updates. Do they know? No. So slow down to speed up. Take your time. Double check your work. Double check your thinking. Run it by someone else. When you make the same decision 1,000 times, then it becomes something you can do quickly. But still, slow down. Make sure it's done right so you don't have to do it twice. My dad always says it's better to cry once than to whimper the rest of your life, which is a saying that he used in alignment with doing things the hard way, the right way, may take more energy now. It may suck now, but it's going to be better than doing the simple way over and over and over and over again the rest of your life. So have those tough conversations. Have those tough interactions. Slow them down. Connect with someone. Find a way for you to become someone they like, know, and trust. And that all becomes part of the benefit for you. Thoughts? Did I lose you?
Can I say something?
You can.
I'm a creative. I'm a violinist, very detailed, oriented, and just in music and also math in life. I know it's not real estate, but I learned everything through music, and you have to be very methodical, basically, to be masterful.
Yeah, because if you miss a note, doesn't it throw off the entire chord?
Right. And actually from my music, I like later learned how to play a drum kit. And the way I love this story. The way I learned how to play the drum kit was to go boom, cock, boom, cock. Very, very slow with the metronome. And then you slowly build up, and I was able to do it like at a normal tempo. Boom, cock, boom, cock, boom. So, but you start off extremely, extremely slow, and you build your way up.
Yeah. Just like anything. Nobody is born fully capable of doing something. Every one of us crawled before we woke. Every one of us walked before we ran. Some of us ran before we were able to hurdle. And others have never hurdled. And that's okay. I don't want to hurdle. To do anything is to do it right. To do anything is to do it right. Because if you're not doing it right, you're not doing it. You're lying to yourself. So whether it be a contract, a conversation, a transaction, or goal setting, mind journey, calendaring, anything, slow down, do it right. Because how much energy do you want to waste doing it wrong? I love the book Atomic Habits because we're already doing things every single day. So let's just add a layer to those things. Add the habit stack. Slow down to speed up. Find ways to do things better because ultimately it will save you time in the long run. Don't be the first one done unless it's correct. Because if it's not done right, is it done? No. So take the
Dan,
time.
what you're saying also makes me think of just having our processes in place, and that's a place where you feel like you're slowing down to get everything in place, but then you can go faster. It was cool to see, Christina sharing her open house kit with us. Just imagine the time it took her to do that, but now how much time it saves her, and all of our processes, need developing. So.
Yeah, slow down to speed up. There's a lot there, guys. Remember, if it feels like you're not doing the things to move fast, You might just be getting things out of the way so that you can move fast. So thank you for being a part of my morning. I hope you learned something today that can help you speed up and do something crazy. But remember, slow down to speed up, because if it's not done right, you're going to have to do it again. Any other thoughts, comments, questions, concerns before I kick you out of here?